What's up, comic book fans? This is Mark, and this is another Comic Crazy review for the first week of May of 2010. Yay, May's here! I have 5 comics to talk about, so I'll try to do these quickly and give you my brief summary and reviews of them. So yeah. Oh, by the way, I got some new bling from a comic I got, so look forward to seeing which one I got that from. Anyway. From the What's Next series from DC, they're dollar comics of reprints, basically, of first issues or first issues dealing with a storyline of a trade that came out this week, or the week of. Jonah Hex #1. I have seen the trailer of Jonah Hex, and it piqued my interest. I found out this was coming out, and I'm like, why not give it a shot? Wow. I've been missing out. Seeing that this comic series has been on 55, I got some catching up to do because I want to read more about Jonah Hex. What's different about Jonah Hex? Other than him not being a superhero, he's a bounty hunter, and he kills people. And this is a very mature read. I love it. This is awesome now. Once again, for the littler kids, or the younger adults that watch these reviews, I wouldn't say pick this up. It is very maturely made, and once again, it may not be for you. But for the older people out there, around my age, or older, I would say pick this up. It's only $1. It's well worth it. And I can't wait. I hope that the movie is as good as this. And it's self-contained too, so if you don't want to buy any more issues of Jonah Hex, you're good with just this issue. There's no to be continued. It's just a self-contained story. Astonishing Spider-Man and Wolverine #1. This is a 6-part series. I'm not buying any more of it. This cover's misleading. This is just basically Spider-Man and Wolverine going through the timelines and stuff and alternate realities. And it's boring. It's been done before. It's been done too many times. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. Really, I don't. When you expect to see Spider-Man or Wolverine even, you expect action. You expect Spider-Man to jump around, shoot webs. You expect Wolverine to gut somebody. We don't get shit like that. We get dialogue. Boring. And the cliffhanger is stupid. Pardon my French, but fuck this comic. It's $3.99. Thanks, Marvel. I just gave you money that you don't deserve. The artwork wasn't even that great either. I have to give this a 5 out of 10. And I know people are going to get somewhat bitchy and moany about it, but guess what? That's my opinion. I did not like the comic. Actually, that comic pissed me off a lot, because when you hype up a comic so much, and it's the same shit you see all the time when they're trying to do something new, having them go through alternate timelines, it's stupid. It's not worth your money. Don't pick up that comic. Deadpool Core #2. There's not much to say about this comic other than it's different than all the other Deadpool ongoings going on. Like I've said before, I pick up Deadpool because it's the main story. It's the main title for Deadpool. And I pick up Deadpool Core because not only I think the characters that are introduced are interesting, I think the concept is kind of funny and it's weird and it works somewhat. You have Deadpool and his alternate versions of himself flying through space trying to save the universe. Yeah, I know it's weird. I have to give this a 7 out of 10. If you're Deadpooled out and you still want to read about the character, I'll say pick up Deadpool and pick up Deadpool Core. If you want to pick up the other ones, go ahead, but still, that's what I would say. Batman and Robin #12. I got some shit for saying Batman and Robin #11 was the comic of the week when it came out. I still stand by it because I think what they were building up was interesting, and the introduction of Deathstroke was cool for me. I'm a Deathstroke fan. This comic was around the same way. I would say it was around the same lines as #11 until the end. The ending makes this a way better comic. Why? Because we find out who the masked man was that was helping Batman and Robin. Now, everybody thought it was going to be Bruce Wayne. I'm not going to say who it was, but let me just say it's I would have to say the biggest character in DC. And his return was not only shocking as hell, but a little me is wondering how the hell did he know who Bruce Wayne was? But still, when I read it, I almost shit my pants. And for that, this gets a 9 out of 10. Pick this up. If you picked up 10, 11, 12, it's a great read. Especially because, I mean, once again, I've said this before, I thought 10, 11, 12 were going to be a part of the return of Bruce Wayne, but it was really the starting of it. It was the before it happened. So there you go. Just cleaning that up. Now, like I said before, I got this White Lantern ring. I feel all alive and fuzzy inside because I got Brightest Day #1. I am not going to spoil a damn thing out of this. I'm just going to say this. To compare it to Blackest Night #1, it's not as good. Just my opinion. In Blackest Night #1, you got the setting, the tone of the entire story, which you get with Brightest Day. The only drawback of this, personally, and once again, I may be in the minority in this, but I don't like Hawkman and Hawkgirl, and the storyline in that was boring for me. Also, unlike Blackest Night #1, we knew what the Black Lanterns were doing. They were ripping people's hearts out. We still don't know anything about the White Lantern or the White Light. And I know why they're doing this. They're trying to pace it for a whole year of story. Which I'm not complaining, because I'm going to buy each one because of this issue. Unlike issue 0, this one, I am strapped in. I'm ready to go with this series. I'm not going to buy every tie-in, but I'm strapped in. I'm ready for this comic. Entire year long. I'm ready for it. I have to give this a 9.5. Not as good as Blackest Night #1, but once again, this is good. And for a bi-weekly comic, if each comic is just like this, expect probably a great year for DC. So, those are the comics for this week. Check me out on comiccrazyreviews.webs.com. You can see my run reviews, Blue Gom's run reviews, Box of Type X's toy reviews, and much, much more. And a whole bunch of really cool stuff. Later on this week, I'll start up my Crisis series, which will entitle spoiler reviews of each crisis that happened in DC. Seeing that this is pretty much a humongous month, seeing that Siege ends for Marvel and Brightest Day started for DC. So until next time, guys, peace out, live long, or whatever they say, and keep reading those comics. Peace.